Hey, start interview.
Got it. Starting now. Question 1. Tell me about yourself.
Hello, my name is Dipanshu. I am a full stack web developer from Delhi. If I'm talking about my qualification, I completed my diploma in computer engineering from AIT, followed by my graduation in PCA. After that, I joined Dalipath full stack development course, and now I am focused on manual development. For development, I use React and Tailwind for my front end, Node.js and Express for my backend, and for my database, I use MongoDB. Mm, I also use Git, Vercel, Blender, and MongoDB Atlas for deployment of my project. One of my recent projects is personal finance tracking app that extracts PDF statement and so categorize spending through visual representation on dashboard. Right now, I am improving my backend skills and aiming for a full-time role in full stack development.
Thanks. Question 2. Explain call, apply, and bind in JavaScript.
Call, apply, and bind. These are the methods that is used to change this method binding. First one is call. Call immediate function immediately invoke a functions and immediately invoke functions and it take all arguments uh, as a single parameter. Second one is apply. Apply also functions immediately invoke, but it take only one parameter at a time. And third one is bind. Bind does not immediately invoke, but it return on a function, callback function that execute whenever later we required it.
Question 3. What's the difference between shallow copy and deep copy?
Shallow copy only the first level of an array or an object. It doesn't work on nested object. For example, if there is a nested array, then the shallow copies can contain copies only the first level element, and the nested element still share the same reference. On the other hand, deep copy copies the entire array or object. If there is nested, they also copy the nested ones. And for example, if there is an array or there is an array and it has some nested elements, deep copy copies all the completely all copies, including their nested ones.
Question 4. Explain conditional rendering in React.
Conditional rendering are the method or technique that is used to render a component or components or a UI layout based on a conditions. And this is very useful because we can hide also a component whenever we required or whenever a user give us any conditions. The basic conditions methods are if else, ternary operators, and logical and operator.
Question 5. What is the difference between NPM and NPX?
npm and npx both are the Node.js tools that are used to execute or run a program. First one is npm. Npm stands for Node Package Manager. That is useful to install and manage packages in our Node.js project. And second one is npx. Npx stands for Node Package Executor. That is used to run or execute a program without installing the package.
Question 6. Explain MongoDB update operators like $set, $push, and $inc.
Okay, these are the method that is used to update the MongoDB data. First one is dollar set. Dollar set when we use dollar set to create an documents create an documents, and if there is already one document it updated in, and if does not exist it created a new one. Second one is uh, dollar push, that is used to push an element into your array into an array. And third one is inc. Inc is used to increment or decrement of a numerical value, and it work on a numeric field.
Question 7. What's the difference between inline, internal, and external CSS?
These are the three methods that is used to implement a CSS in our HTML. And first one is inline. Inline CSS are used to use in an element. It is like an attribute, and it is CSS right under the style attribute, and is the highest priority. Second one is internal CSS. Internal CSS is right into a style tags into the HTML head sections, and it is used for a single web page and to and manage the single file CSS. Third one is external CSS. It is created by using .css syntax, and it is most commonly used CSS format in our projects. And using this, we can handle multiple pages by using a single CSS file.
All right, here's your interview evaluation. Tell me about yourself. 8.5. Nice structure, solid stack, and good project mention. Just work on grammar and smoother delivery. Now, for call, apply, bind, 6.5. There were some correct ideas, but some key inaccuracies. Shallow versus deep copy, 8. That was clear and solid. Conditional rendering, 8. NPM versus NPX, 8.5. Pretty good. MongoDB update operators, 5.5. The $set explanation was off. Inline, internal, external CSS, 8.5. Overall, around 7.6 out of 10. You're in the range to clear many fresher interviews, but accuracy and language clarity need tightening. Next time, let's go a level harder with some more practical MERN questions.
Okay, thank you.